What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As today, the Akron Zips will be taking on the FCS East Moonmen, I believe is what the name of them of this team is. Normally, I don't record gameplay of these FCS teams, but considering how bad of a team we are right now, I feel like this would make good content and actually be a good game as opposed to later on once we start getting the team better and better, you'll see me playing these teams less and less. And if I do put them on the schedule, 9 times out of 10, I won't record it or I'll just simulate. But either way, you have Ladler here coming out operating the flexbone offense, and he is going to find room to the outside, and he could go. No, he is hawked down, but he had plenty of space there on the very first play of the game as they fake it and the quarterback boots out to the right. And I did not expect this team to run a triple option offense similar to what we do. And right away, they are gashing us as this time the fullback gets it and he picks up about 9 yards. This defense really needs to tighten up here. Fullback gets it once again, has a lot of space. And they are just gashing us for about 9-10 yards a pop before we're even making contact with them. The defense is going to have to get it together here. As we are surprised, we didn't scout this team very well. I guess we should say that's bad coaching. But here we go. They hand it off to the fullback, and that time he is tackled pretty quick. I believe that was C.J. Nunnally this time. And come to find out, I watched an Akron game, and Nunnally is used more as like an outside linebacker type. I guess they run like a 3-4. So he's used much differently than how I use him on this team. I found that real interesting. But in this defense, he's more hand in the dirt. And so far, I like what I've seen out of him. So we'll keep doing that. Here we go. They hand the ball off this time to the running back. He has a lot of space. He's finally going to be tackled, and that's Darian Lewis, who I believe has made already his second or third stop. And the safety should not have that many stops already, or you know you're in for a long day here. Flexbone look once again, got to try and hand it off to the fullback. This time he's wrapped up for a short gain. Can our defense buckle up here in the red zone? Here we go. Ladler tries to keep it again, and he goes down. May have even lost a yard there. 3rd and goal. Let's see what this Zips defense can do. Ladler tries to keep it again, and he's not going anywhere. And he's going to be stopped by Bennett Adler, it looked like. And they are going to settle for a field goal attempt. The movement put up the kick, and that is actually no good. So we get bailed out by a terrible kick, as there definitely should have been points on that drive. We did, to our credit, tighten up a little bit there at the end after they were gashing us easily. But I'm not going to take the credit for that. They missed the kick, 0-0 game, and let's see what this offense can do led by Taj Bullock. Duels to the right, going to hand it off to Kellum. Kellum has some space, and he picks up about 9 yards on his first carry. Last week, he had 7 attempts for 32 yards against Rutgers. Again, nothing to write home about, but this is more of a read and react type offense. This time we hand it off to Marquise Goodwin. He's going to get just enough for the first down. And here we go. We're continuing to move the ball here. And I said Goodwin, Marquise Williams, excuse me, on that carry. 2nd and 8 for the offense here. And we're coming out in the flexbone ourselves. Going to hand it off this time to Jordan Simmons. He can't get much, but we are in a manageable 3rd and 5 scenario here. And we'll see what this Akron Zips offense can cook up on this one. Coming out in the pistol look, bringing the guy in motion. He's going to get that off to Alex Adams, and there's no room there. Adams is stopped in the backfield, and it will be 4th and 6, and Akron will be forced to punt the football here. Fair catch called by the Moonman. Our guy falls on the ground for some reason. But here we go. Coming back out on defense here. Can we orchestrate another stop on an offense that gashed us for most of the way last drive? Let's find out. Flex bone look for Ladler in this offense. He's going to fake it inside. He's going to keep it. Sheds one tackle before he is undercut by Big Kapongo. Here we go. 2nd and 5. Ladler on the keeper again. Faked the pitch about 3-4 times, and he's finally going to be stopped. Didn't get much there, maybe a yard. 3rd and 4 for the Moonmen this time. And now they're more of a modern day type look in the shotgun here. Dropping back. Has a wide open wide receiver. And that is a first down as Golden Nelson is able to get him down, but not before he picks up about 13, 14 yards, just sitting wide open in the flats. Flex bone look on 1st and 10. Here we go. Ladler hands it off to the fullback, but he's going to be gobbled up by Nunley. And that is only a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 for this movement offense now. Ladler once again operating out of the flex bone. Going to fake it to the inside on the fullback dive, but he is going to be hit pretty hard. Doesn't get much. It'll be 3rd and 7. Can this Zips defense get off the field this time? Here we go. Ladler dropping back to pass the ball out of the flex bone. Look, rolling out, going to try and deliver it across the field. He tried to throw it back across the body, and his receiver pays for it as his head gets almost knocked off. 4th and 7. Here we go. On the return, that's Bobby Golden. He's not going to get much, but we'll see what this Zips offense can do this time on their 2nd possession of the game. Dodge Bullock in the offense coming out in a wishbone look this time. Going to fake it inside. Going to pitch it out to Marquise Williams. And he's going to be stopped for a 4-yard loss. Speed option look this time. Bullock gets it out to Kellum. Kellum has a little bit of room. Tries a spin move. It'll be 3rd and 9. Split back look this time. Bullock dropping back. Going to find an open receiver. And that is a first down as Israel Polk brings that in. Flex bone look on 1st and 10. Gonna fake the pitch. Bullock rolling to his right. Has an open receiver, and that is brought in by Adrian Norton, who hasn't gotten involved in this offense much, but he is supposed to be our top dog at receiver. We're glad to get him involved there as Kellum picks up 5 yards and puts us in a 2nd and 5 situation here. This time we hand it off to Marquise Williams. He's able to get 3, and we are in a very manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Gonna hand it off to Kellum. And no, actually, that looked like Marquise Williams again, and he's tackled for about a 3-yard loss. And we will have to settle for the field goal attempt. And we put it up, and the kick is good, as I do have a lot of confidence in our kicker. You see the half sleeve look there, a little bit of swag. But our kicker does have a strong leg and is fairly accurate. So I think we'll be counting on him to get us a lot of points this season. Guess we'll see. Zips up 3-0. Here we go. 3rd possession of the game for the movement. Ladler's going to hand it off to the fullback, and he is punished by Adler, as we have not allowed this fullback to do anything since the first drive. That inside game has kind of come to a close as our defensive line has began to step it up here late in the first quarter. Now here we go, beginning of the 2nd quarter. And we gobble up the fullback once more. 3rd and 8 for the movement offense. Here we go, Norton dropping back the pass. Ladler. Ladler with a lot of space to run on the quarterback scramble. That didn't seem to be designed. He dropped back, saw an alley there, took it, and picks up an easy first down. 1st and 10 for the movement once again. Flex bone look for this offense. Gonna try the fullback dive again, and he's gobbled up by Kapongo and Adler. And that was actually a loss of 1. Now Twins to the left, shotgun look for Ladler in this movement offense. He's going to roll out, and he barely gets the ball off as Nunley was breathing down his neck. Shotgun look again. 3rd and 11 for this offense once more. Dropping back. Going to find the receiver on the screen. He sheds off a tackle. Can we get him? No. Sheds 2 tackles before he finally goes down as he's knocked to the ground by Darian Lewis. Hands off. No. Fakes it to the fullback. Going to deliver across the middle to his wide receiver. Flex bone look on 2nd and 6 for this movement offense. Going to hand it off to the fullback. And Kapongo once again there for the stop. And that is going to put the movement in a 3rd and 5 situation. Can we get off the field? They hand it off to the fullback. The answer is no. The fullback finds some space finally once more. And he does it that time as guess what? Kapongo once again drives him into the turf. 2nd and 10. Flex bone look for the movement. Gonna try to hand off to the fullback again. And Kapongo said, you keep doing it and I'm gonna keep knocking them down. Shotgun look this time. Gonna deliver it to the wide receiver. He's cut down in the open field. But somehow they have a 1st and 10. I'm not quite sure how that happened. But 1st and 10, hands off to the fullback. The fullback goes untouched into the end zone. And that is a 7-3 lead for the movement. As you see, an excellent move in open space there as the Zips get back on offense and Jordan Simmons puts someone on skates out there. Duos to the left this time. Dodge Bullock going to find his open receiver, and that this time is Marquise Williams who gets out after the catch. And that is another 1st down for the Zips. Split back look this time for Taj Bullock. He's going to fake it. He's going to roll out to the left, has an open receiver, delivers it behind him, but it is pulled in. I believe that is Marquise Williams once again, another 1st down. Bullock barely gets that one off, and it is going to be a 2nd and 10 situation here. Duos to the right. He's going to get that one off to his wide receiver who has the outside. That's Alex Adams, cutting it back inside with a nice move. 1st and 10 for the Zips, as they are now showing that they can also move the ball very efficiently downfield. Bullock with duos to the right, twins to the right, going to fake it, going to keep it, and he's going to pick up a respectable 6 yards. This time, a split back look for Bullock. He's going to hand it off to Kellum. Kellum is driven into the dirt after only getting about 2 yards, but it will be a 3rd and 3 situation, something that this offense should be able to pick up here. Full house pistol look for Bullock in this offense this time. Going to fake the handoff, rolling to his left. Doesn't really see anything, and he is going to just get forced out. 4th and 3, and the offense will stay on the field. Speed option look, pitches it out to Kellum. Can he beat the defender to the edge? He can, and that is going to be a touchdown for Kellum as the Zips take the lead once more. With the extra point, we go up 10-7 with just over 2 minutes left in the ball game. Let's see how this defense holds up this time. Flex bone look for Ladler in this offense. Hands it off to the running back. He loses 2 yards. Flex bone look again before the 2-minute timeout. Now coming out in a pistol look. 2nd and 12. Ladler's changing some things up. Going to deliver to a wide open tight end. He's going to pick up about 12 or 13, and that is going to be a 1st down as this movement offense shows that they can also get us through the air. There we go. From under center this time. Ladler drops back, going to find a wide open receiver once again. He's tackled in the open field, but not before he basically picks up a 1st down. 2nd and inches. Hurrying back up to the line. Ladler's getting a call from the sideline. Going to bring a guy in motion, drops back, has plenty of time to throw, delivers to a man behind the defense, and that is going to be 6 points. And I think that was more of a user error as I was operating with Darian Lewis, and I think I got out of position. Either way, our pass defense does not seem to be looking so good right now. Let's see what we can do on offense here. With a little bit of time to operate in a 14-10 ball game, we go up top. And we had an open Adrian Norton who can't bring the ball in this time. Taj Bullock going to be intercepted, and that's something you absolutely do not want. Bullock is able to save the touchdown by getting in there and making the tackle. But here we go, the movement already in a 1st and goal situation. and Ladler overthrows his receiver. 2nd and goal, and a 4-wide receiver set for Ladler in this offense. Dropping back this time, going to try and deliver on a screen, but the running back lets it go through his outstretched arms this time. Going to fake it to the fullback, and that one is thrown into the turf, and it'll be 4th and goal, and we will actually hold the movement to a field goal attempt after they had it 1st and goal after the interception. Kick is up, and it's wide left once again, and we escape once again, not giving up points in a scenario that absolutely should have been at least 3, as Taj Bullock delivers it out there to Israel Polk, and that is a 1st down. Shotgun formation. Bullock fakes it. Going to try and deliver it to a receiver on the outside. Excellent play by the defense. It will be 2nd and 10. Split back look. Bullock dropping back. Going to deliver. He finds an open Israel Polk once again. And the Zips are moving the ball downfield with a little bit of time remaining. 8 seconds. Here we go. Bullock putting it up top. That was not brought in. Excellent defensive play. 3 seconds left on the clock before halftime. Bullock dropping back once more. Going to try and put it up deep once again, and that's knocked away by the defense. And the Moonmen will go into halftime with the 14-10 lead over the Zips. Now, my thoughts on that first half. Defensively, we stunk it up for the most part. Our secondary cannot stop the pass against a team that's not even a passing team. We've been gashed on the pass. They pretty much delivered it to wide open receivers all that first half. And then we did start to tighten up on the running game. We were getting some stops. Kapongo was looking real nice, but then we got gassed on the ground as well. So the defense needs to tighten up all around. Offensively, I think we're doing okay. We threw a terrible interception, but I think if we keep playing pretty much the same way, we could definitely win this game, as Marquise Williams gets that one for 5 yards out of the pistol look. But yeah, if we just keep playing our game, not trying to press and just doing what we do, there's no doubt I think we could score points here. As you see Jordan Simmons, he doesn't get much there. Speed option look by Taj Bullock. He's going to pitch it out to Kellum, and Kellum has the 1st down. He had it as soon as he took the pitch, as no one was there. And the offense does its job and gets a 1st down. Speed option look again, and Bullock has a lot of space to the outside. 30, 20, and he is finally forced out of bounds. He didn't quite make the 20. He got to the 21-yard line, but he's showing Ladler that he is not the only athlete out here at the quarterback position, as he is able to find the corner there on the speed option look, keeps it, and picks up a pretty big gain. Looks like about 41 yards on that one, which might have been further than what Ladler got. Here we go. Hands the ball off to Marquise Williams, and he doesn't get anything. 2nd and 10. We are in a shotgun look with Kellum to the right, and Bullock is going to keep it, makes a nice move, but he only gets a gain of 1 yard. Here we go. Split back look on a 3rd and 9. Going to send our running back out in motion here. Bullock looking for an open man, and he finds one, and that is going to put us in a 4th and 1 scenario here. We are going to pitch it to Kellum, and it looks like he inched it just enough to get the 1st down. And here we go. 1st and 10. Going to hand it off to the running back. I think that was Kellum, who had a little bit of space but doesn't get much. 2nd and 9. Going to deliver it to the outside to the running back. That's Kellum again. Picks up a respectable gain of about 6. 3rd and 3 here. Bullock dropping back, looking for an open receiver. Finds one in the end zone. That is 6 points. Looks like that's Alex Adams, who's able to bring that in for the touchdown. And the Zips regain the lead and will go up 17-14. Now the question is, can our defense rise to the occasion and start getting some stops here? Flexbone look, Ladler. He's going to keep it just like the first, and he fumbles it. Just like the first play of the game, he tries to keep it. This time we're ready for it. He wants to pitch it. He wanted to keep it. Really didn't know what he wanted to do, and ultimately he fumbles the football, and the Zips get it right back on offense. And that was Darian Lewis, who I believe hit Ladler. Yes, hit Ladler as he was trying to make the pitch, and we are able to recover it with Paul Lewis there. Here we go. Bullock is wrapped up for a 4-yard loss. Looks like we were trying to run an option out of the pistol, and their defense was ready for that. 2nd and 14. Playing behind the sticks is something we do not want to do on this offense. Here we go. Bullock rolling out. Looked like he had his tight end initially. Puts it up, though, after he's being patient. He finds Israel Pope, who has been his best wide receiver over the course of 3 games. And that is a 1st and goal now for the Zips offense. Going to pitch it out this time to Jordan Simmons. He can't quite get it in. 2nd and goal. I formation look once again. Bullock is going to keep it on the QB sneak, and that is 6 points. And he is getting fired up for the Akron Zips offense as we will take a 2-score lead, and we will go up 24-14 on the Moon. And here we go. Ladler going to hand it off to his running back, and that is only a 1-yard gain. We haven't seen much from these running backs, even though they're the star players. Gets it out on the pitch this time, and that's going absolutely nowhere. And it will be 3rd and 9 for this movement offense. Ladler dropping back, trying to find an open receiver, delivers it, and that's intercepted. Going the other way and maybe going to the house, and that is a crib call by the defender, number 6, Joey Hunter. Was hunting the ball on that one, comes away with it, and that is 6 points, and we have blown this one wide open. The 3rd quarter has been the Zips all the way on both sides of the football as we are able to sit on that. Joey Hunter gets the interception. Don't know what Ladler was thinking, throwing it late to the outside there. We would get another stop on defense. We would come back on offense, and we throw an interception of our own for the 2nd time. And Taj Bullock undercuts the defender, but now the movement has some life. Giving it off to the fullback, that goes nowhere. 2nd and 8 for the movement offense. Flex bone look once again. Ladler fakes it, and he's going to be hit as he tries to get rid of it. And this is going to be a 3rd and 8. Can the defense rise to the occasion once more? Dropping back, screen pass action here. And that's going to be a 1st down easily, 1st and goal. And the movement would end up getting points on that one. And we are now up by 10, 31-21. As the 3rd quarter comes to an end here. Excellent 3rd quarter for the most part by the Zips. Bullock fakes the toss. He's going to deliver it back out to Kellum, and that is going to put us in a 3rd and 3 situation. Duels to the right. Bullock dropping back, finds a wide open man across the field. That's Israel Pope throwing a guy off of him once again, and that is a 1st and 10 for this offense. This time, Power Island going to hand it off to Kellum. Kellum has a little bit of space, doesn't get too far though, and that will put us in a 2nd and 9 situation. A trio of receivers to the right, gonna hand it off to Marquise Williams. He puts a nice move on in space, but doesn't get much, a gain of about 2. Man in motion out of the split back. Bullock dropping back, going to find a wide open running back. That's Marquise Williams once again. I think he has about 5 catches on the in the game today. Empty look this time as we send the guy out in motion. Bullock dropping back, going to find a wide open tight end, and he's off to the races. Can he get in the end zone? No, he cannot. But that is going to put us in 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Bullock is going to fake it on the play action, rolling out. Doesn't like what he sees and just does the smart thing and gets rid of it. You can see here 20 for 28 for Bullock so far, but he's only thrown 1 touchdown to 2 interceptions. As he gets it out on the pitch there, that time it's Jordan Simmons walking in for 6, 38-21. We get another stop on defense, and here we go. Bullock, first play of the game, QB counter, and he almost picks up the 1st down, or first play of the drive, I should say. 3rd and inches for this Zips offense. Going to hand it off straight ahead. That is Kellum for the 1st down. first and goal as we try to put the explanation point on this game. Simmons gets it, and he picks up about 4 yards. Now out of the pistol look, speed option look, Bullock looks like, well, I know for a fact I wanted to pitch that, but the game didn't allow it. It would have been a touchdown there had they allowed me to throw that or pitch it. But either way, we throw it behind the receiver. He brings it in, and that's our tight end, giving us an unseasoned Gritty there. But he can do what he wants as he scored the touchdown. And I believe our tight end's name is Jake Newell, who scored there. So Jake Newell, as you can see here on the replay, it was not an accurate pass at all. He was wide open, but Bullock threw it behind him. He's able to scoop it off the ground. And we would end up winning 45-21, getting excited here for our first win of the season. And I do know, as you see here, 72% by Bullock here. We did throw 2 interceptions, but 3 touchdowns, and I'm never going to be mad at a 72% completion percentage because, as I've said in the past, I'm not the best quarterback. I'm not the best when it comes to making reads and things like that. So you see here we put up 402 yards of offense against the Moonmen, and I know this is an FCS team, but we might as well be an FCS team with our ratings. So I'm getting excited about winning this one here as Bullock threw the ball well. We had a balanced rushing attack with touchdowns by 3 different ball carriers. As we look at the receivers, Israel Pope with 73 yards on 5 grabs, 4 grabs and 42 yards and a touchdown by Adams. Jake Newell, 3 for 49 and a score. And once again, as we talk about Adrian Norton, he's supposed to be the number 1 wide receiver. He dropped a wide open pass that would have been a touchdown. 2 sacks here. And I want to highlight on defense, I really want to highlight Kapongo. Because in the second quarter, this guy was just gobbling up the fullback and the runners every single time. And I believe, I didn't see on the tackle sheet, but I think he had 8 tackles. And, I wanted to highlight him because he was just, all 8 of those tackles were in the inside, and the guy was just feasting all day in the middle, aside from a couple of scores.